afternoon, my name is Andrew and I work for Essex Wildlife Trust at Gunners Park in Shoebury Old Ranges. Today I'm going to talk to you about wildlife photography in your garden. So in order to attract wildlife to your garden, specifically birds, a great way to do that is to have a bird feeding station. This way you can bring the birds to you and you can set up a variety of different perches for them to perch on before they go into the feeders. So if we're going to have a look at my bird feeding station at the moment, as you can see I have a bird bath, I have a perch with a fat ball feeder, I have this feeding station with a variety of different feeding areas, and I also have this perch over here which allows for birds to come down and perch. This way I can set up at a distance away and get the photographs that I want without having to disturb the birds too much. So once you've decided to take the plunge and photograph birds in your garden, potentially on your feeders, you'll need to focus and think about three separate points. One of them is minimal focus distance, the other is light, and the other is cover. So minimal focus distance is basically the minimum distance that your lens would need to focus on a subject. This lens over here, the minimum focus distance is 4.5 meters. I'd just check your own individual lens settings and instructions to find out what your minimal focus distance is. That way you can be able to position yourself at a distance away to get the bird in focus on the feeder and on your perches at any time. The next is light. Depending on what your garden is, your garden might be south facing or north facing. That way you can see whether the light is better in the evenings or better in the mornings. This feeder is now, it's 4 o'clock, and as you can see it's bathed in sunlight. It's a really good time to photograph birds. And the last thing is cover. You may want to think about creating an informal bird hide or a blind as it's called, or you may want to just find a position in your garden where you can sit and wait and watch without disturbing the birds too much, because birds will come down to feeders when they feel that they're not threatened or not under any pressure. So if you've got an area where you can create this sort of structure or even just a little bit of cover, it'll be much better for you to get photographs. For those of you who want to take your bird photography to the next level, you may want to get yourself one of these lovely fetching ghillie suits. That way you can form yourself into a tree or a shrub and the birds won't even know you're here. Let's take some photographs.